What's up, guys? I just uploaded a newer video, so that'll be out already. I have not been super active, and I apologize. We've had a lot going on at work, and I know I say that a lot. Sorry. But, yeah, I just haven't felt the want to make a video, so I'm kind of forcing myself to today, because I think sometimes you need to do that. But no, I have a lot to update on. Currently, I'll show you what my desk looks like. It's just a heaping mess right now, so gotten in a lot of new figures. Definitely some things I want to show off and just kind of show what I got. So I think I'm just gonna do like a desk cleaning video again, maybe an update video, slash like mail day, like a cleaning mail day kind of video is what I think I want to do. So I think that's what we're gonna do tonight. If not, at least this will be the next video coming out. So if it's not uploaded tonight, then you'll know that it was not a tonight thing. Anywho. All right, nice and clean, ready to go for the actual video now. Pretty exciting. And then also, let's go ahead and just, look at that. Man, I'm trying to, I was able to, there we go, there's the angle. Bow. Every single light on. Bow. That's nice. Much happier. These little puck lights are 15 bucks at Walmart. Came with batteries for them. And they're pretty bright. So, yeah, we'll go through and do a big, I mean, you can see quite a bit of what I have right now. Some stuff I'm keeping covered up a little bit, but yeah, nice and clean. It's a little dusty, but you know, life goes on. That Chelsea's actually a really good quality figure, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. Not too bad. So we'll definitely, obviously, we'll get into a little bit of figs here in a minute, but got the desk clean, and that's what I'm happy about. Excited about the clean desk. All right, so yeah, let's get into showing you some figures. Days like today, or I wish I carried this phone on me. For people who don't know, this is my extra phone. I keep this just for my YouTube channel stuff. But it's days like today where I wish that I carried it on me more often, because we took an impromptu trip to Walmart, and I found 3 of the figures that I've been hunting for. They're part of the Ruthless Aggression line, the Elite line, it's a Walmart exclusive. I found all 3 of, I believe, I want to say Series 3? Or Series 3 or 4. I'm not going to show you because it's going to be in the rest of the video later, but yeah, I was excited. I found them. They were sitting on top. My wife was like, hey, are those the ones you're looking for? And I was like, oh, yeah, they were. Yeah, so got my desk nice and clean. Obviously, as you can tell, it is daylight. I ended up passing out pretty hard last night after I cleaned my desk, so didn't post it. But it led me to get some more figures to put in there, and you know, we'll probably do a specific review just for those. But anywho, yeah, let's look at some figs now. Right, so it is time to open, well, not really open too many of them, but it's time to get in some figs, baby. I'm going to start with the loose ones, show you what they are, and then I'll get into the packaged ones. Alrighty, so as you can see, like I said, ton of stuff everywhere. It's all good though. It's part of my process. But to kind of just show off everything I've gotten recently, we'll put Ray in there. Some of this stuff isn't super duper new, but some of it is. There we go, make a little more space there. He's new. Honestly, I bought this because it was on clearance, and I was going to make a figure out of it, but after taking the head off, it's got like the black t-shirt goes all the way up into the collar, so it just didn't work for the custom I wanted to make, and that's okay. These are all Build-A-Figure parts. I don't really care to show these off. Let's go ahead. There we go. This one I'll save for last because this is a big deal for me. Some of you guys might be able to tell what it is. That's a big deal for me there. This is a head. That's a hand. This is a headless body because of a custom I made. This is Malcolm Reynolds with a katana from a different toy. That's his body, at least I should say. What I did with this head, actually, I've been a big fan of the show The Rookie, starring Nathan Fillion. So I took a extra, what's his face? I can't think of his name. I don't remember his name, but I took an extra, it bothers me that I can't remember his name at all. But I think you guys know who it is. He's the Marvel Legends figure. I took it out, and then I drilled this head out so that it would fit on the Marvel Legends body. It fits pretty nice, I like to think. The skin tone's not too different, so it's not a huge... wasn't like a big thing, but yeah. So I made an Officer John Nolan figure. Yeah. Just a quick little boop. A big fan of that show. I've enjoyed it, so I wanted to figure. Yeah. Let's do non-wrestling first, because there's a decent amount. We got the Retro Scorpion, which he's going to go on display as soon as I can get time to do that. Opened him up. Really cool figure. I like his... The colors on him I like. I like the color. I want to get that. I just wanted that to be known. We have the Indiana Jones, which I think I showed in a different video, but I can't remember. But we have Indiana Jones. Pretty sweet. I'm glad they're making 6-inch figures of these guys now. Loved it. Super cool. He will go. He actually sits up top with all my other stuff. We got... I don't even remember her name, I'm going to be honest. But we got her. She'll go with my X-Men display. This was an eBay purchase I got for a good deal. Most of the Green Goblin figures go for like 70 bucks-ish, 40 to 70. I got him right at that like 40-ish. So this is the Retro Green Goblin. He didn't come complete. I'm missing the Norman Osborn head, but with the new 2-pack on Hasbro Pulse, it's Mary Jane and Green Goblin. I'm going to snag that as well so that I have, you know, maybe I can give this one to my kid or something. But I don't have a Green Goblin for my collection, and now I'll have 2. So I'm pretty pumped about that, and I got him for a really good price, which is great. And again, he will be going on my display with all my Spider-Man figures once I have time to get it done. Boop. To the side he goes. Okay, and into the Spider-Verse. First of all, this is probably my favorite Spider-Man movie. I don't care what anyone says. No Way Home. Just an amazing... I think it was a really good conclusion to the first saga for Tom Holland. I think having Tobey and Andrew Garfield in there was awesome. And then getting a 3-pack of all 3 of them. I'm having Marvel Legends size figures instead of the older ones, which are really misproportioned and kind of skinny. This figure does look weird, but I think it's because this is too wide. I think they needed to make this area skinnier, and it would have looked a lot better. But I was really happy with these figures. I'm glad this pack came out. I think I'm going to order a second one because there's some customizing I want to try, but I don't want to do it on the only one I have. So we'll see. And if I mess it up, then I mess it up, and that's my fault. But yeah, So this is definitely, the Andrew Garfield is the standout to me. I think it looks the best out of the three of them. The Tobey Maguire, it's awesome to have all of these, but the Andrew Garfield was my top guy for a while. I don't know why. I just feel like I related to his Spider-Man more. Yeah, these are awesome. I love these. I'm going to do like a full review of these when I get the extra time to do like a full review. Alright. And then, yeah, like I said, I won't go into all that. We got this guy from Target the other day. They had like this whole brand new wave there, and it's all on clearance already, which is wild. So I'm going to stop by again and see if maybe I can find the Emma Frost. I would like, yeah, really just the Emma Frost. Frank Chamber is the guy that I showed you a minute ago. Emma Frost and the Kid Omega look pretty cool. But the Emma Frost is the one I want the most. But this Cyclops was super cool, and for 12 bucks, I was like, yeah, I can't pass that up. So we got him. Haven't opened him yet. I will do that, honestly, probably right after this video. And then these are something I found. I was just kind of scouring the internet for some Disney figures, and I came across the Pixar Spotlight series. There's a Woody. There's this Buzz. There's a Buzz from Toy Story. There's a Mr. Incredible. They're actual, like, action figures, and it's awesome. I have the Woody. I'll actually show him off real quick. So I have the Woody on display over here with some of my Star Wars things. They're super cool. They're articulated, which, I mean, as an adult collector, that's just one of the things I think most people who open their figures at least are looking for, is the articulation. And of course, you know, the accessories they come with are pretty nice. So they come with a little stand, which is awesome. But yeah, they're like full on action figures rather than just, you know, a kid's play toy. That's the box there. Yeah, these things are awesome. They come with like a little backdrop display, which you can see here. You can set that up. It's in the box. It's awesome. So those are really cool to find. And everything else now is just wrestling. So let's get into the wrestling. That's the box for the Woody. I got excited and opened it. So we'll just start with what's out in the open here. We have the two newest Ultimate Editions that from Mattel Creations. These just went up on Ringside, so if you're looking for one, I think they're like $75 right now, which is a lot better than some of the asking prices on eBay. But these figures are great. Again, 2 more figures that I will be doing actual reviews on when I get that extra time. But these are awesome. The accessories they come with are great. The Cody, I will say, probably a questionable torso, but it works really well still. So I don't know, I'm on and off, but I will say my Cody's head jiggles really easily. And the Logan Paul, this one actually is really cool. People are making decals for the Pokemon card, which I will get one so that I can have a nicer, you know, a more complete figure. But yeah, this figure came out great. I think, you know, there's multiple options to what you can do. Sleeveless, sleeves. Again, I will do like a full-on review of those when I have the chance. Those will be coming. Over here, 2 of my customs. This is one I just recently finished. It is using a Macho Man torso with Ultimate Warrior arms. And then this is Teflon tape. Or not Teflon, is it Teflon? I don't think it's Teflon. I can't remember. Sorry, it's just one of those days. Anyways, it's like an actual thing you can use. I used to use it when I installed cameras to like help the water guard at least a little bit, and to help it when you just screw it in, it'll seal it better, I guess, is what I was always told. But yeah, so I use that stuff because I think it looks more realistic for my customs. But and then I painted it, so that's what is, you know, making up his hand wraps and everything. Obviously, there's no toe articulation, but the Woo SA Zack Ryder was one of my favorite attires. Red, white, and blue. I'm a patriot. Not really like a patriot, but you know what I mean. I support the red, white, and blue. And then this is a Super 7 head, which they fit surprisingly well on Mattel bodies. So, I figured Ultimate-wise, this looked the best in terms of the head sculpt and the way it fit. Yeah, this is a Macho Man torso with Ultimate Warrior arms. And obviously, the Zack Ryder Elite bottoms. So that was a fun custom to make. It's the first one I've done in a while that I've actually had to like paint and do a lot with. And then here we've got a Jeff Hardy. I'm working on finding the right boots to get him toe articulation, but this is a Jeff Hardy based on his, is it WrestleMania 18 or 17? I think it's 17, based on the ladder match with him and Edge where he was speared off the top of the ladder. These are pants from the Final Count figures, and then this is from the SmackDown set with Triple H, and I just painted these black because they used to be red. But yeah, I added on the arms and then to make it as authentic as I could. And then I have noticed going back that he's got a little bit of black in his hair, like the roots and stuff, so I'm going to try to go back and paint that as well to make it more accurate. But this torso was the Elite, or the Ultimate Edition second run Ultimate Edition. Jeff and I acetoned all of the tattoo off. These are different arms, but the chest tat, everything in terms of like the paint that was on this part, I acetoned off. So it came out really well. I'm really happy with it. I think it looks really nice too, which is always a plus. But I was excited to make this one, and I think it came out nice. So I liked it a lot. This I got in the mail yesterday, and again, another item that I will be reviewing, especially when I get the Eddie to match. I'll probably do a 2-in-1 review with them. But the Ultimate Edition Rey Mysterio. I hate that, this is the one thing I will say, I hate that these are the head scans we got. We're talking an Ultimate Edition Rey Mysterio, and we got 2 of the same head scans we've seen on every other Rey Mysterio figure. I think that was a big miss on Mattel's part. I think they could have done a lot better, given us better head options. This also wasn't my favorite choice for his Ultimate. I understand the moment's super important. I believe this is when he won the World Heavyweight title at WrestleMania against Orton and Kurt Angle. So I totally understand the moment. It's important. But I just feel like there were, in terms of Ruthless Aggression Ultimate Editions, I feel like this is just a lazy attire in my opinion. But anywho, like I said, we'll do a whole review on that. It comes with everything his entrance greats figure would have come with. Yeah. Alright, into the rest of the figures before I get into the belle of the ball. I'll go ahead and move this stuff out the way a little bit. So Jimmy Woo is that his name? This is his head. Okay, so into, and these will all have, like, once I get all my Ruthless Aggression figures, I will do a full-on review, including the ones that I already have. But we went to Walmart the other day. You already saw the clip earlier. But we have the Ruthless Aggression Edge. They had this whole set, which was super nice because we never got Series 2. But they had the JBL. And they had the Torrie Wilson. Damaged packaging. All these were damaged, like, severely, so that was a bummer, but it is what it is. And then I got this off of eBay for a really good price. It was pretty much retail plus shipping. Most people are selling this figure at, like, $70, $100. Gotta love scalpers. It's my favorite part about collecting, so. And like I said, once I get, like, all of my Ruthless Aggression figures in, at least for the ones that are out, I'm going to do like a good unboxing and review of all of them at the same time. We have Elite 102, Mick Foley. Got this one off of Amazon. It came in really nice shape. A little bit of damage there. I'm going to open it anyway, so not a huge deal. We have a second Ruthless Aggression Torrie Wilson, which I got 2 of these because I think the body will work good for the custom I want to make. And yeah. And then this one staying in the package. I did not think this was going to come in as pristine condition as it did. I'm going to lift it up. But I got this off of eBay. This was one of my favorite Elites when I was younger, so it's really more to nostalgia. But I don't know, I've been searching for a on-card one or just one to open up and kind of relive that moment. But my brother found this one when I was a kid at a Walmart. My mom bought it for him, and I kind of stole it from him. I still have that figure. It's on my display. My brother has now given it to me, I should say. But, yeah, this figure, I don't know what it is. I think it's just, like, how unique it was to have that title at the time. And, obviously, I was a huge fan of Zack Ryder. I think Matt Cardona is doing a great job on the indie scene. I know a lot of people don't like him, but that means he's doing his job right. So, big supporter of him when he was Zack Ryder, and then obviously I'm a big supporter now as Matt Cardona. But yeah, this figure was, I don't know why, it just always stuck out to me. And then obviously the story, like, between me and my brother, I guess it just has a sentimental value. So finding one in a good package, and when I bought it off of eBay, I didn't realize it was in as good a condition it is. This up here is like the most damage this box has. But when it's to the side, when it's in front, you can't really tell. So this is going, I might find a protector and put it on my wall. Yeah, this is super glad I found that, especially for a good price. That figure ranges from like 80 to 140 mint on cards. So I think if I remember correctly, I paid like $60 for mine. I was in shock. I was in awe. All right. And then I'm going to move some of this stuff out of the way because this last figure is one of my holy grails as a collector. When I was a kid, I didn't even know it existed until I was an adult, which I know that sentence makes a lot of sense. Yeah, as a kid, never knew it was a figure and never saw it before. I was a big collector of the Jakks era wrestling figures. And so as I got older and kind of realized to myself, like, oh, this was one of my favorite divas at the time. Why didn't I ever see a figure of it? And so I did my research and finally found one. I was like, oh my gosh. This is an expensive figure. I was not happy with how the person shipped it. They shipped it in this bubble wrap. This is how it came, in a, like, priority bag. Not one of the, I don't even think the bag, it was just like a paper priority bag. So I wasn't happy with how the person shipped it, but it came to me safely, so life goes on. But yeah, anyways, this has been a holy grail of mine. I was a big fan of Ashley Massaro as a kid. And so finding out that she did have at least one figure was awesome. I don't have the hat, but yeah, I got one a while back, and when I got it, this arm just fell off right out of the box, so I was pretty happy when that didn't happen again. So I have two, technically speaking. One of them is actually why I got the extra Tori Wilson. I think the head scan will match the body enough in terms of skin tone that I can make a custom Ashley Mattel and still have the actual custom, or actually have the legitimate release figure. Yeah, rest in peace. It's sad that she's gone. Everything she went through with WWE is not great, unfortunately. But I am glad that she at least got this figure. And I hope one day, you know, maybe WWE can make things right, and maybe we can get some kind of Legends deal for her, and like the proceeds can go to her family or something. I don't know, but I think it would be cool to have an Ashley Mattel. I feel like she was pretty well liked by everybody in that generation, so this was huge for me. This is going to go on my display in my on my desk, on my wrestling display. It's going to go right up there where all my other wrestlers are, and it'll stay there because that's just what it is. Yeah, she's one of my favorites. No, I only had one figure. Came with a Melina and a chair. She has a hat and the skirt. I don't have the hat. I have the chair. I have the Melina it came with, so like technically I have the pack. Yeah, this figure is super rare, super hard to come by, and when it is on eBay, I mean, I'm not gonna say what I paid, but I paid under 100 still for the figure. But like, there's one on eBay right now on, like, in the box, it's like $350 or something plus shipping. So it's a really hard set to come by. So to get it under $100 for just her was deal of a lifetime. Anyways, that's all I have for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. You better hold on tight. That's what her song started like. Does she have a tattoo? I never thought to look at that. Ah, this one doesn't. It's got the back tattoo, though, so that's good. She had a star tattoo on one of her elbows. This doesn't have it, which, you know, that's so Jax. Anywho, this figure's in great condition. That's all I have for today. Like I said, more videos will come with like deeper in-thought reviews on the certain figures that I showed. But yeah, this is a longer one. I apologize. But for those of you that sat there and watch it, you're the best. Have a good night.